been so long since I've vlogged. It's weird. It really is.
I've been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been out here trying to get it. Yeah, I've been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been out here trying to get it. Yeah, I've been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been out here trying to get it. Yeah.
I just came back from a kind of meetup with a lot of the local Colorado moto vloggers. We talked about a lot of things like road rage and the different rage videos, and how it seems like a lot of moto vloggers are doing like GoFundMe campaigns. And one thing that we also talked about was how it seems like a lot of moto vloggers, their online personalities don't really mesh up with their real, like, in-person personalities. I definitely get that, and my videos kind of make me out to look like I'm, you know, some badass stunt rider kind of guy, when really that's not the case. It's like, yeah, I've got an FZ-09 and it's got stunt pegs on the back, and I own a full crash cage for it. It's not on it at the moment, but, like, you know, I've got the whole setup to make it a complete stunt bike. And, you know, my videos where, you know, I've got my buddies riding wheelies and stuff next to me, and, you know, we're racing up the canyons and stuff like that. And it's like, that's my friends. That's not necessarily me. It's like, I'm not one of the guys in the group that's going balls to the wall up the canyons, you know, riding wheelies through town. I mean, like, this is how I normally ride. You know, I'm, you know, going the speed limit, just kind of chill, relax, not going very fast. You know, I don't normally wear full gear because I'm not ever riding that hard to where I feel like I need it. I'm just kind of riding around town. Like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me through my videos and think that I'm just like some stunt rider type stuff. And it's like, I'm really not. That's not really my riding style. I love riding in groups, don't get me wrong, but I also like riding alone, like I am right now. I go out by myself quite often. Like how I'm riding right now, just pretty normal. I mean, this is how I normally ride. And when we do our big group rides, you know, I'm normally at the back of the pack, kind of going, you know, the speed limit, just kind of relaxing. I'm not the guy at the front of the line doing wheelies, going balls to the wall up the canyon. A lot of my friends describe me as just like a really chill, down-to-earth, laid-back kind of guy. You know, I just like go out and do goofy stuff for the sole intention of making people smile. And it's like, that's me. I'm not going out there, you know, cutting cars off, flipping them off, breaking mirrors. You know, it's like I do a little bit of, like, not so much that, but like filtering, which is illegal in Colorado. It's like I've done a little bit of that. I'm not riding wheelies through Old Town, you know, through downtown. I'm not out there, you know, doing all sorts of stuff. You know, I do little goofy things, like I'll ride side saddle on my bike, and I'll ride my bike standing up, and just stuff like that. Just little goofy things that aren't necessarily illegal. Maybe somewhat of a gray area, but they're not like riding a wheelie for 8 blocks through Old Town, or like through downtown or whatever, you know? It's like, that's just not me. I'm more of a chill, laid back kind of guy, you know. And like this whole video, I've just been riding real chill, relaxed, you know, one-handed, just, you know, whatever. It really seems like people, like, the trend with the motorcycle community is, like, especially on the YouTube side, that you need to go out, you need to get a sport bike, you need to learn how to wheelie, that it's okay to drive fast and cut people off and break mirrors and stuff like that. Like, it's almost expected. You know, yeah, I ride a sport bike and it's set up like a stunt bike, and it's a wheelie machine, But I'm not, like, I have yet to pull a wheelie on this video. I have yet to go over the speed limit. It's like, this is just how I ride. And, you know, like, it's cool. It's acceptable. Like, just don't let the, like, peer pressure get to you that you need to buy a sport bike and you need to learn how to wheelie it to be cool. It's like, I've got a lot of friends and they like me because I'm chill. That I'm not going hard, balls to the wall all the time. And like, that's why they like me. There are a lot of people that don't want to ride with those guys because all they do is get in trouble and, you know, get other people hurt and things like that. And it's like, just be yourself. And, you know, if you know how to wheelie, cool, but it's like, you don't need to do that on the street. Like, most of the times when I go out and, you know, try to wheelie my bike, I'm doing it in a closed parking, like an empty parking lot or a closed runway or places like that, where the only thing that can happen is that I hurt myself and I hurt my bike, but I'm not going to hurt anything else. I'm not going to drive it into someone's car. I'm not going to drive it into a sidewalk full of people. I'm not, you know, it's like, it's one thing to wheelie by yourself on a in a closed area. It's a whole nother thing to wheelie in a large group of motorcycle riders going through town. You know, you don't need to learn how to ride a wheelie to be cool on a motorcycle. It's like, honestly, a lot of people that ride wheelies on motorcycles are seen as assholes, not just by the people on the side of the road or in the other cars or anything like that, but even by some of the guys in their groups, even by some of the best friends. It's like, you know, this person has no chill. I just kind of want to, like, make that clear that, you know, just because all my friends in my group are riding wheelies and going fast and doing stuff like that doesn't necessarily mean that I ride that way. And just because I'm really social around my friends and I'm funny and I'm I'm outgoing with my friends, doesn't mean that I'm going to be that way around somebody that I've never met. Don't feel like because you watch my YouTube videos that you know me. That don't feel like because you subscribe to my channel that you're my friend. It's like we kind of have this bond. Yes, I will admit that. But, you know, it's like, if I have never talked to you through, like, a comment in my video or anything like that, don't expect me to be super friendly with you like you're my best friend, because I don't know you. It's like, you might know a lot about me, but I don't know you at all. Alright, here's a good example. There's another moto vlogger here in Fort Collins. She started YouTubing before I did, and her channel is right now is a lot smaller than mine. Her YouTube name is Kill Kitty. If you want to check her out, you can. If not, that's okay. This isn't necessarily a shout out to her channel, but it's like, I've talked to her a couple of times online. I've met her in person a couple of times. I've ridden with her a couple of times. And, like, I actually know her as a person, and we're friends. But I don't interact around her the same way that I do with my best friends. And then there's other moto vloggers here in Colorado, like Adventures in Real Life. I've talked to him online a couple of times, but I haven't met him in person until today. But even that, it's like, you know, I knew him, he knew me, you know, we understood each other. We were friends to a certain degree. But it's like, I'm still not gonna be as comfortable and as social around him as I would be, say, my best friends and, you know, my main riding buddies. If you've watched a couple of my videos and liked them and maybe left a comment here or there, that doesn't necessarily mean that I know who you are. But I did know who Adventures in Real Life was, and I did know who Kill Kitty was. And it's like, I'm very social with them, and I can hold a conversation and we can talk and we can hang out for a while. But I'm not going to be as outgoing and entertaining and as fun and as social as I would be around them as I am with my best friends. That's normally what I share, is me hanging around with my best friends, being outgoing, being social. But it's like, you know, don't expect me to be that way when I'm around somebody that I have never personally met before, like a YouTube subscriber. I just kind of want to state that so that you guys aren't, like, if you meet me, you're not thrown off guard when I'm really unsocial with you guys, and I'm not fun and outgoing and so forth. I think I've kind of covered everything I wanted to talk about. But hopefully I can start getting some new videos out to you guys soon. I'd definitely like to do that. But of course, there's never a guarantee. You know, work could just become crazy busy all of a sudden, or something could come up. But I'll try to get to videos when I can. I hope I'll see you guys. I hope you guys can kind of comment on my videos and be a little more interactive with me. You know, and it doesn't matter if it's on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or, you know, any of my other social media accounts. And like, I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys on another video.